After years of war, Lordaeron finally found peace, but it didn't last long. Reports revealed that scattered Orc clans were regrouping, raising fears of another war. As the kingdom prepared to face this threat, an even greater danger was already approaching. At the royal palace, King Tyrrhenus was visited by a mysterious prophet who warned that Lordaeron would soon fall. Urging the king to flee before it was too late, the prophecy was dismissed as impossible.
We've received reports that the Orcs are regrouping.
Certainly the recent attacks against the internment camps are evidence enough.
Agreed. The Horde is on the move.
This is absurd. My nation will not stand by and watch as the Horde masses on our very doorstep.
The Orcs are not our primary concern here. How many times must I repeat myself?
King Tyrrhenus, you must heed my warning.
This plague that has gripped the Northlands could have dire ramifications.
Let's keep all this in perspective. Even if this plague does pose a threat to us, what are you proposing that we do?
It is simple. As I have said, the Kirin Tor are already prepared to place the villages under strict quarantine.
I will not institute quarantine without proof of your claims, Ambassador. The people of Lordaeron have suffered enough without becoming prisoners in their own lands.
Yet prisoners they are, good king.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised on the brink of war.
Enough of this! Guards, remove this madman!
Hear me! The only hope for your people is to travel west, to the forgotten lands of Kalimdor.
Old Ambassador, I don't know who you are or what you believe, but this is not the time for rambling prophets. Our lands are beset by conflict, but it shall be we who decide how best to protect our people, not you. Now, be gone!
I failed humanity once before, and I will not do so again. If you cannot take up this cup, then I shall find another who will. The warning has been given. Their fate is now their own.
Unknown to everyone, the real threat was not the Orcs, but a deadly plague spreading across the land. Recent Orc uprisings in southern Lordaeron have forced the Alliance to take decisive measures. To contain the Orcish threat, King Tyrrhenus has sent two of the realm's greatest paladins, his son, Prince Arthas, and the legendary Othar the Lightbridge, to deal with the Orcs once and for all.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Scan the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Tyrrhenus sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on him.
Well, it is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look, here's where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an Orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strahnbrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
I need to move against the Orcs base immediately. Can you handle Strahnbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the Orc camp once you've saved the village.
Be careful.
Uthar welcomed Arthas and explained the situation. A hidden Orc camp had been discovered, leaving the nearby town of Strahnbrad nearly defenseless. While Uthar led the main army against the Orcs, Arthas was entrusted with protecting the town. Along the way, he met a desperate woman named Alicia, whose son Timmy had been kidnapped by gnolls. Though it wasn't part of his mission, Arthas chose to rescue the boy, proving himself a true
Please,
paladin.
you're my only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him to their hideout in the forest. Could you find him and bring him home?
Of course. For honor.
Following the gnolls' tracks, Arthas and his footmen found their hidden camp deep in the forest. Timmy was trapped inside a wooden cage guarded by the savage creatures. Without hesitation, Arthas led the attack, defeating the gnolls in a fierce battle. With the kidnappers defeated, Timmy was finally rescued and safely reunited with his grateful mother, earning Arthas the thanks of the villagers.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Is there danger? A sound plan. Certainly.
After Timmy was safely reunited with his mother, Arthas and his soldiers continued towards Strahnbrad. Though one life had been saved, the prince knew others still needed his help. Along the forest road, they found abandoned wagons and frightened travelers, signs that danger still plagued the countryside. Before long, they met a desperate villager named Gerard, who pleaded for Arthur's help.
Orders? Is there danger?
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings!
We'll take their coins like everyone else's.
Those bandits stole my leisure. Without it, I will lose my entire farm. Please, retrieve it from their camp. It would mean so much to us.
A sound.
Juad explained that the ruthless bandit leader Maneg had been terrorizing the region for weeks. His gang ambushed merchants, stole food and supplies, and attacked anyone who crossed their path, leaving nearby villagers living in constant fear. Determined to protect his people, Arthas led his soldiers into the forest and stormed the bandits' hidden camp. After a fierce battle, Manag and his followers were defeated, restoring peace to the countryside once again. After a fierce battle, Manag was defeated, and his remaining followers fled into the wilderness. With the bandits gone, peace returned to the nearby villages, and the roads became safe once again. Arthas then resumed his journey, determined to reach Strahnbrad before the Orcs could strike.
A sound plan.
As Arthas approached Strahnbrad, thick smoke filled the sky. Orc raiders had already invaded the town, burning homes and capturing innocent villagers. Without hesitation, Arthas led his soldiers into the streets, fighting to protect the helpless citizens before it was too late. As the battle raged on, Arthas discovered that the Orc slave master was preparing to lead dozens of captured villagers out of Strahnbrad. Bound in chains and surrounded by Orc guards, the helpless prisoners had little hope of escape. Realizing there was no time to lose, Arthas quickly gathered his remaining forces and led a final assault to stop the Orc commander before he could disappear with his captives. While the fighting continued throughout the town, Arthas learned that the Orc slave master had gathered dozens of prisoners and was preparing to march them away as slaves. Men, women, and children were forced forward under heavy guard, their fate sealed if they escaped the town. Refusing to let the innocent be taken, Arthas rallied his soldiers and launched one final assault against the Orc commander.
All these wretches off with the rest of them. Move them out!
Is there danger?
Of course.
The Orc slave master was preparing to march away with dozens of prisoners when Arthas and his soldiers blocked the escape route. A fierce battle erupted as Orc grunts charged forward to protect their commander. Steel clashed against heavy axes while the footmen fought to break through the Orc lines. Arthas led the attack from the front, cutting down every enemy in his path, until he finally confronted the slave master himself.
Bless you, Prince Arthas.
What about the others who was in there?
Don't worry, son. We'll find them and bring them home safe.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Never a dull moment.
Let's get moving.
One battle ended. A greater war was beginning.